So let's go. How do I publish a book? What if writing a book is not just a way to transform the lives of many people, but also a way to create financial freedom and leave a legacy? Wouldn't you want to find out just how to do that? Well, that's what this show is all about.
Hi, I'm Hennika Watkis Porter, speaker, coach, author of Podcast Power, and the host of the Entrepreneurial You podcast, inviting you to listen to the Authorpreneur Secrets podcast, brought to you by C. Ruth Taylor, best-selling indie author and the Caribbean's most trusted voice on entrepreneurship. Tune in for inspiration, information, and innovation to write and win with books. Get ready to dominate entrepreneurship.
Greetings, entrepreneurs. Welcome to episode 41 of the Authorpreneur Secrets podcast. I'm your host, Ruth Taylor, and this is a show that gives you the roadmap to take charge of your publishing and the strategies and stories to dominate entrepreneurship. Coming up in today's show, it is our Q&A session where I will provide the answer, and it's going to be an audio masterclass on the number one question that I get from authors, which is how to publish a book. So you don't want to miss that. Before I get into that, our show has a new sponsor, and that is BambuSparks. BambuSparks is an independent publishing services company that works with authors in the Caribbean and the diaspora to help them to publish their books and to grow 90 feet tall with books. They believe that books are the perfect spark to get the fire going in your personal life, your professional life, ministry, or business, and they're here to help you. However you want to publish, BambuSparks is ready to help you. They have the self-publishing Spark. So if you just need services like cover design, editing, formatting, ISBN, and you're managing the publishing process yourself, then their self-publishing Spark option is the right option for you. And they do this through their approved freelancers in their Publishing Skills Center. So go and check that out. And more excitingly, for those who don't want the headache of publishing for themselves and they want someone to manage the process, BambuSparks has two publishing deals. One is where you pay them to manage the entire process, and they will take you from pen to publishing. And the other is their royalty share deal, where they will publish and market and sell the book for you, working with you over the period of a year without you paying a cent. And then, of course, they're going to take a percentage of the profits after they've recovered their cost. And so you want to go out and check out BambuSparks. They help authors to grow 90 feet tall with books and make publishing easier. Go to www.bambusparks.com and check out what they have to offer. Okay, so let's get into the show. It's a Q&A day. I'm going to be answering, once again, the most frequently asked question that I get from first-time authors, who are the main persons that I work with. How do I publish a book? And I've done previous episodes on this, so you can check out episode number 4, where I go in great detail about that. But for today, I'm just going to be doing a quick presentation of the steps to publish and your options, and how my new publishing company, BambuSparks, can help you. So let's go. How do I publish a book? So of course, the first thing is that you need to have a manuscript. That means you've written something. And then the next step is that whatever you've written, you need to self-edit that. And publishing is the process of taking your manuscript and making it available to the public in print, ebook, or audio formats. That's what publishing simple is. And you need to publish with a map. you need to at all times bear in mind what is the message of this book that you've written, who is the audience, what's your purpose and plan for it, and what's the main problem you are addressing, especially if you are a nonfiction author. I just want to say before I get into the process as well, that I am speaking more to independent authors in the Caribbean and the diaspora. So I'm not focusing on traditional publishing because the majority of us do not pursue that route. When we talk about publishing in the Caribbean, we're talking about either paying someone to publish the book for us to manage the entire process, or we're doing it ourselves. Independently, all of that is lumped together and called self-publishing. And so when I talk about publishing here, I'm talking about you paying to publish. You're paying someone or a company to manage that, or you are doing the different parts of the process. So the first thing you need to decide is, one, what is the publishing route that I'm going to take? Am I going to pay a company to manage the entire process, or am I going to manage the process and outsource the different parts of the process to freelancers, or will you outsource it to just one particular company like BambuSparks? This is what I have predominantly done since I published my first book. So for my first book, I worked with a publishing company where they were managing the process, and I worked closely with them. And I got a package. Now that can be quite expensive, and you're looking at anywhere between 1,000 US and 5,000 US on average to publish a small book that is no more than 30,000 words. If you want to publish for less, then what it means is that you don't take a publishing package, you don't pay a company to manage it. What you do, you outsource the different parts of the process, which I am going to explain. If you're on a budget, the best place to go in terms of outsourcing is really Fiverr.com to get the parts of the process finished. You can also work with us in BambuSparks because we have a self-publishing Spark where you can work with one of our approved freelancers to get the different parts of the publishing done, and you know it's going to be well done. If you have the cash and you don't have the time, because publishing can be tedious, knowing what to do and putting the parts of the process together demands a level of expertise. So you're going to need guidance. And that is what you're paying for when you pay a company or you get a publishing coach like myself to work with you. We're helping you to put the pieces together so that you can end up with a quality product. Because one of the things is that with the independent publishing revolution, where you can just go on Amazon and upload your book and in 5 minutes it is published, it was said that we were releasing a tsunami of crap on the market. So self-publishing got a bad reputation, and we want to move away from that. We want to publish books that are of high standard. So let's get into the steps. Your manuscript is ready. Here are the parts of the process that you need to bear in mind. Once you have your manuscript and you're ready to publish, the first thing you need to do is get professional editing. Now, I'm not going to take the time to go through the different types of editing. I want you to go to BambuSparks.com/editing guide. And that document is going to help you to understand the different kinds of editing that you will need. And that is coming from the EFA, which is the Editing Association. The next thing you need to bear in mind is that with editing comes what we call revision and rewriting. Authors don't like that, but be prepared to edit and rewrite. A word to my Christian authors: very often you come and you say, this is what God gave you, and you don't want to add and subtract. That is not going to help. So you need to be open that though God has inspired you to write, the exact sentences and the expression may need to be tightened up. And so be prepared to rewrite and revise your manuscript because you want to publish a quality product. While the editing and revision process is going on, you need to work on your cover design. Now, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of that, but just because you're a graphic artist or you know somebody who can design doesn't mean that they understand the kinds of covers that go with each book, because a book is in a particular genre or niche, and the covers for every genre, fiction, non-fiction, and the subcategories, there are different specifications for that. So you can begin working on the cover design. You have to determine whether you are publishing an ebook or a print book or both together, which is the predominant thing. And so the front cover is what we call the ebook cover, and you design that first. When your book has been fully formatted and you know the page count, then you can complete your print book cover, which is going to be the full spread, which is the front, the spine, and the back. But you can't determine the spine width until the book has been formatted. While the editing is taking place as well, you can purchase your ISBN. Now, only purchase the ISBN once you have fully decided what your title and subtitle are. Okay, so once that is determined, purchase the ISBN. You can get that from the National Library. You can get that through CARICOM in the Caribbean, or you can purchase that through BOCA, and there are different prices for that. Concerning the ISBN, you have to make a number of decisions. Am I going to take a free one from Amazon? Am I going to purchase one in my publishing company's name, or what they call the publishing imprint? You have to decide. I have done an episode on ISBNs, so you can go back and listen to the episode on ISBN. I will put the name of that episode in the show notes. Then the next thing you need to decide is, what size book am I looking for the print book? You have to look at the different sizes. Look at the books on your shelf and decide, is it a 5x8? Is it an 8x11? The size will depend on the kind of book. Is it a children's book you're doing? And the size will also depend on the word count. So that is why, even when you know the parts of the publishing process and the steps, you need guidance. It can be a steep learning curve, and some persons don't want to take that on. That is why you would pay someone to manage the process for you, or you spend quite a bit of time learning. Once the book has been formatted, you need to proof that, you need to review that to see if it is to your style and your liking. And then there are two types of formatting. If you are doing the print book, the formatting for the print book is different from the formatting for the Kindle or the ebook. Again, this is where guidance comes in, even though you may be familiar with the parts of the process. Once your book has been fully formatted, the next thing you need to do if you're publishing a print book is that you need to print it to get an actual proof to read through, because there are some things that you're not going to catch on the screen. No matter how good you think your eyes are, you always miss things, and you want a product proof. You want to see if the colors and everything are okay. And then after you've done that, now you upload to Amazon. Now, in order to do that, you need to open what we call a Kindle Direct Publishing account with Amazon, or a KDP account for short. And there are different formats again. If you're uploading the print book, you're going to need your PDF. If you're uploading the Kindle version or the ebook, there's a different format for that. And that is why I keep saying you need guidance. So though you know the different parts of the process, you know that after you've completed your manuscript, you need to edit it. You're going to need a cover designer. You're going to need a formatter. You're going to need your ISBN, and you're going to need proofreaders to help you. And you're going to need a publishing platform, which I would encourage most authors in the Caribbean and diaspora to begin with Amazon. Later, you can branch out. I also have produced a podcast episode that speaks to how do you publish beyond Amazon. I'm going to put the link for that as well in the show notes. So that's the publishing process. Now you need to decide, do I know enough about publishing to do it well that I can do it on my own? Or am I going to pay a company or get a coach to get it done? Those are the decisions you have to make. And sometimes it's a budget decision. If you're going to manage it on your own, you want to outsource the different parts to freelancers, get your cover designer, get your formatter, get another author who can help you. And the best platform to get the book done at an affordable cost, if your budget is less than $1,000 is really Fiverr.com. All right. If budget is not a problem, then you can check out BambuSparks. We have our self-publishing Spark where you manage the process and you can pay us to do every aspect of the publishing at different points. So when you have the money to do the cover design, ask us to do the cover design. When you're ready for formatting, ask us to do the formatting for your printer, ebook, or even your audiobook. And we will be ready to assist you. You need editing, we will be ready to assist you. So all you need to go is, when you go to the homepage, click on BambuSparks.com and look for the self-publishing Spark. We have an approved list of freelancers in our Publishing Skills Center, and we also have the prices for the different parts of the process. All you have to do is just scroll down to the bottom of the page and the prices are there. But we also have what we call our BambuSparks deal, where we will manage the process for you. And that is considered done with you, where you pay us to manage the process for you so that you don't have to try to figure out if this is a good cover. How do I write the book description? And we manage the process for you in collaboration with you. And then we have another deal, which is our royalty share deal, where for a limited number of authors each year, we will publish the book for you and help you to market and sell that book for at least a year, and you don't have to pay any money. And what we will do is, once we've recovered our costs, we take a percentage of the sales, and that's what we call royalty. So check out our publishing deals at BambuSparks. Maybe one of these will fit you. And of course, for the royalty share deal, conditions apply. So that is the quick and dirty tips and process to publish your book. Now, in terms of my authorpreneurship ventures, this one is connected with BambuSparks. Now, over the years, quite a number of authors have been asking me to publish their books, and it has been a challenge trying to do that on my own. I would much rather just teach people how to publish and publish for myself, but the requests keep coming. And so, you don't go as far as your dream, you go as far as your team, says Dr. Darius Daniels. And so a number of us have come together to make publishing easier for Caribbean authors through this company called BambuSparks. So I am the chief publishing consultant for BambuSparks, and I have a team of coaches and a number of persons that I trust to help you on your publishing journey so that we can accomplish Vision 2030, which is to release 10,000 authorpreneurs from the Caribbean and its diaspora, meaning we want to see 10,000 first-time authors raised up, and we want them to build book-based initiatives for their own financial freedom and to create a greater impact and leave a lasting legacy in writing for the generations to come. And BambuSparks publishes books in all formats. So there's the ebook, the print, the audio, and we have a trusted team of professionals to assist you in that process. And so in addition to my Authorpreneur Secret Academy, where I am the one guiding my authors in the publishing process and the authorpreneurship process, we now have BambuSparks. And so go check out BambuSparks.com and see what we have to offer. So now there's no excuse. If you have no money to publish, we have an option for you. If you have the money to publish, we have an option for you. If you don't know where to go to find the different freelancers, we have now this publishing skills center through BambuSparks, where we have a team of trusted freelancers that you can work with, whether it's your illustrations, your graphic design, your editing, your formatting, your proofreading, your video creation. It's like our own Fiverr, our own Readsy, and it's all in one place at BambuSparks.com. So that's an authorpreneurship venture. I am putting the skills that I have learned as an author into practice to provide a service that will help authors and going beyond book sales. And that's what authorpreneurship is. And if you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment and you're going to get a shout out on the next episode. This is Ruth Taylor saying thank you for listening. And remember, take charge of your publishing. Go pen it to win it and dominate authorpreneurship. Ta for now, until next time.
I'm Tamara Francis, educator and editor. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share the podcast with your network. If you'd like to increase your impact and income with books, visit AuthorpreneurSecret.com for more resources, including the books Pen It to Win It and Authorpreneur Secrets. Join the Authorpreneur Secret Academy membership group for courses, coaching, and community support to write, publish, and win with books. Enrollment is in January and June each year. You may also sign up for one of Ruth's Publishing Made Easy courses or private coaching to write and publish your next book. Until next time, go pen it to win it.